Hi guys, I thought I'd do a little 20-minute video or something like that just to see how I'm playing. As you can see from the graph that I posted, things are not going super great. And I feel like I'm running into some tough spots, but also playing badly in places, so this is almost a bit of a line check for people to just see how I'm doing and whatnot. Also, it's quite good to just commentate on your thought process. I think 5-6 is okay to open the cutoff here, and ace-3 I'll open as well. Three-way with no equity, I'm just going to fold now. I do get squeezed, which sucks. 2020 does have quite squeezy hands, so maybe this shouldn't be an open on this particular table. But this could be results orientated, but there are sort of aggressive regs to my left, so that's probably, I could have probably folded that pre-flop. Jack 4 is in my 3-betting range. Big blind versus button. I don't really have much equity, and he almost snap called on that board, so I think I'm just going to check fold. So I've been working on some leaks with Pete, and here they are. So leaks to plug. Steal a little bit less in the small blind. 3-bet fish linear more often. 3-bet more in general on the button. Turn barreling c-bet, I'm not doing as much. And I'm floating flop too much to stab. So just playing a little bit too aggressive, I think. So I'm trying to dial it back. It's quite hard to find the balance. Almost certainly will. This guy here, I've been noticing he's been 3-betting table 1. He's been 3-betting a ton. Seems to be like an aggro player. King Queen off is going to be in my 4-bet range versus the button. And obviously it's a fold if they jam. So I think I'm kind of running bad, which has resulted in me playing bad, which is a weird, bit of a nasty combination. Because you sort of second guess yourself a lot and things like that. So you don't. It's a bit of a bad mindset to be in. But we'll carry on. This is close on table 2. I'm going to see bet on this board here. Call a check raise, not get it in. Not the best card for a turn. I think I'd probably check back. Their draws. I'm just working out if I have enough equity. I think this is close. I'm literally getting 16%. Just a call, so check back. So their draws get there. I have the missed diamonds, so I think I can easily fold if they lead river, excuse me. I'm just going to fold this now. I'm not sure if that's a spot I should be barreling on. King Jack off is close versus the cutoff. I think I'll probably do it. Queen 4 suited is close, but I think it's fine. Queen 7 I'll probably fold because they look pretty active, these blinds. Oh, stars just getting a bit slow. Jack deuce is a fold. Probably will steal with Jack 9 off. And now I will limp because of the limping fish. I don't think I want to ISO. Do I want to ISO? I am going to 3-bet this linear versus this player. I think I can just flat because this guy's a nit. Could be a little bit speedy, but it's I'm calling a very small amount. I don't really want to ISO with Jack 9 off. I think it's a little bit too loose. If this was more of an aggressive player, I think that's okay to just fold there. I'm going to go. Everybody check. I'm just going to check this down. So this is the third time today that I've been check raised on a flush board with an overpair, and I have aces both times. So I think I have to call. And this is exactly what happened on the last board as well. So I think, well, obviously the flush comes in. My pair's not good enough. They can also have a boat, and also they're just not scared once I've called. So I think it's fine just to fold. But that's weird. That's like the third time that's happened today. Flat pocket deuces versus under the gun. This will be an ISO 2-5. I'm not really going to make a move or stab on this board, and I will bet pretty big versus this villain. And this is just going to be a check down. Once I check again, it's pretty tough, but they can have some 10x, Jack X, so I probably will check down. I may bluff this river. To try and get, better pocket pairs to fold above me. I think I'm going to fold my pocket deuces. If the fish was in the blinds, I think I'd open it, but I'm just going to fold my deuces there. It's tricky c-bet, table 1. This person, I do have overpairs, backdoor draw, and I'd probably check my ace highs here. Not many blinds. I think fold king 10's fine. I think I might limp behind. It's a good chance of this going multi-way. I think I can limp behind with Jack 9 as well because of the tight player in that play. So we get led into, I think I can call 1, backdoor draw, top pair, and the fish is led, but probably looking to fold at some point. Now everybody's checked. This is interesting. I think I got a call with my Jack 9 on this board. They are short stacked though, which does suck a little bit. Now I've got a gutter. Oh god. Check back with my Jack 10 there. He's only got a pot shot. This could be a terribly bad play on my behalf here. I think I have to call now, which kind of sucks with my 2 pair. Yeah, there are some straights in there, yeah. I'm just working out if I can shove, because I think there's maybe some forward equity. Unless they check behind, I get a free card. It's close. I think I'm just going to shove it because I want to see that card. Is the small amount of possibility of fold equity, and I've got and I've got nuts, and I've got hands to the outs. I might post that hand, the Jack 10 hand. So I open 3x on the cutoff because this guy's a fish, or perceived fish. King 3 is a bit of an interesting one here. 59-27. I don't know if it's a call or a fold. Like suited is definitely call. Maybe just fold, but that's really nitty, I think. King 5 I think I will steal. It's in off-suited king. Suited kings are in my 4-bet range as well, so. Now I flop a king, I'm just going to check back on this board. It's working out if I can value bet now. I think I might check back value bet river or call. Five six are fine to flat here. Check call on this board. They don't see bet very often in 37-64. As in they don't see bet very often and they check fold a reasonable amount of time. So I could make an exploitive fold. But I got backdoor flush draw and a pair, so I think I'm just going to check down to showdown, not try and steal it away from them. This is tougher. They don't stab very often, and I think it's okay to fold. They probably can check back some of their pairs there. See, back in the day, I'd instantly steal with this, but I think I'm just going to fold. King 9's close. Have we got any squeezes? They're not squeeze heavy. I think I can just float in position on this ball against this player. I will actually check back my king. It's for deception, and it's not like a nut king. And then I can call and see how they play this. I might actually bump this up. I think they're just playing a bit weird there. Yeah. So what happened here? Check, check, check. They're a fish, so I think maybe even king high might be good, so I'm just going to check this down. Pocket fours, just scanning the table. I think it's alright because we have possible fish here and here. Pretty dry board. Hate to get check raised. Interesting call with queen. I think I'm just going to bet. No, I think I can flatten my 10-9 off here. This is a hand that I might actually check raise because I have a gut shot. I don't have jacks in my range, but I have 7 and pocket deuces. This is interesting. So I think this means that they have a showdownable hand because they see bet 89% of the time. So I might actually bet twice. I do have some equity with a gut shot. 7's tough card because it's very hard to me to rep a jack now. And they could have pocket 8s. So I think I might actually just check fold. Pocket 8s, pocket 9s, some showdown hands. I think I'm just going to check fold. 6s, yeah. It's very hard for me to bet again on that paired river because what am I repping on the turn? So I think check folding's fine. And their hand read like a showdownable hand, which is fine. I think I can move them off it with a double barrel, but not on that turn. Queen 10 I will actually ISO. I'm going to c-bet, I think. I'm just going to make a small bet here. Just as a cheeky little try and take it down. The king's not a bad card to barrel. I don't have much equity on that board though. I think I'm going to bet one more and then let it go. No, that's no good. Flush draw comes in, they may even lead this. Yeah, fold. So maybe queen 10 off is a bit shit there for an ISO thinking about it. Maybe that's a bit of a leak. And a bad board to c-bet. All these little things that I do wrong add up in the long run. This is interesting with the small raise. I'm just working out if I should 3-bet this or not. I am ahead of their range, so I probably will. I don't know why he's got a red tag. I think I'm alright. I think I'm going to limp behind with my deuces because there is a player in the big blind and I don't mind calling a raise. They'll probably go multi-way. Queen Jack's a call from this 3-bet, I think. Interesting board. I might lead now for half pot. I do have pocket 10s in my range. I also got some outs. Everybody checks through on that board. I don't think I need to stab. and also they can have some Queen X, Jacks, tens, and the likelihood of me stabbing through. I just don't really want to just try and get to a cheap showdown with pocket deuces. I may even be ahead. Don't think so. There's fives and sixes and hands like that. Pocket threes. I might. Oh, actually, no, there's a fish. Oh no, they folded. My mistake. I'm gonna check it down. Doubt it. I'm gonna win. Yeah, nines. No, yeah. Gonna flat Jack 10. Queen 9 again because I'm closing the action. I'll flat. And just fold now. There's a fish raising. They're raising small. I think I can call. I got backdoor clubs as well. This is going to be interesting now because I could be on Coolerville. I'm just going to call down and keep us in their range. That kind of sucks, but in a weird way, they have less queens. Yeah, they had a straight, unfortunately. So I was right to call. Unfortunately, the 10, that kind of sucks because there's less 10s out there. Gives me 2 pair, but that's the way it goes. Fold Jack 9, even though there's a fish in the button. This is weird because they've for 7. I just don't tend to flat pocket pairs smaller than 7s, 8s there. Back in the day I would have squeezed King Jack, but I've sort of stopped doing that as well. I use King Queen off there and hands like that. There was one hand that Pete said I shouldn't even be doing that in some spaces. Fold. I'm going to flat my 3s because of the fish here. Ace Jack suited. Ace Jack here I would squeeze, but not Ace 10. I'm going to check raise on this board. I think there's a flush draw in there. They've got some Ace X. I can bluff. 5 comes in. That's interesting. I think I can actually bet smaller because I want the flush draw to come. Interesting. I think I can bet. It's very tricky because they've got. I don't think they might 3-bet Jacks there, but they've got King. I'm going to check down my 10s and they call again. They do have flush draws as well. Check down my 10s on this table. King 7 I used to 3-bet, but I've stopped doing that now. The King off King hands. Folding quickly. I will raise 9-8. I think it's fine. I keep 10 now, just folds. Ace-9 is close in the... They are reasonably 3-betty, so we'll let it go. Going to bet more with my kings here. Ooh. It's interesting because they've raised 4x. I think I've got enough implied odds here to call. And it's a fish, so they're not playing optimally here on the button. They could have be betting their value. I'm just going to let it go now. I think I've got implied odds versus a fish there. Ace-10 I'm going to steal on table 1. Now I may actually just... What do I do? What do I want to do? Because it's a nit, I think there's less chance for that price, I think I can call. That could be dubious there though. I could actually lead on that board, but considering what's happened. Interesting they lead. I'm just working out if I could check raise. Because they lead quite a lot actually. They lead pot and I have got a good 4. I'm going to flat my 10s now. And then check call. Oh, that sucks. I'm actually bet fold. And they check back. I'm just going to check deck again. My queens, check call, turn, fold river, I think. Interesting they're checking down. I'm just going to check again. So they've led on the river, which is tough. They can have some queen X that they're checking back here. I think I have to call, which kind of sucks, 27%, because they could have bluffs, and they're just trying to move me off this hand. But I think for that price it's a call, cycle, unfortunately. Sweet. Okay, I'm actually getting up to half an hour, so I'm going to stop it there. But cool. I actually feel like quite. We're playing queens. I feel it's quite therapeutic to. And you know what I will do? I will 3-bet 13, 38, 18 linear under the gun, and we get squeezed with the queens. What the hell? What the hell is that? That's my house piping a win. I've got to call my queens. I guess it's going to be interesting 2 pots. So we get flattered, and I'm now going to check call because I've got there can be ace king in their range. Now they've checked back. I'm just working out what I should do because that is very dry board. They don't see bet very often. So do I check back? Fuck, there's too much going on. I can check it, that's fine. This is tough. I think I can call 1, fold river, and now they've let out. I'm actually going to raise this. because I've got the nuts and hopefully the aces. I'm going to fold this river if they bet at all. Yeah. Weird hand. That's a huge raise by me, actually. Did the river... I miss what happened on that action? That's really weird. Let me just play that back, because I was ingrained in the other hand. And... call. Oh no, flatted. I think that's fine actually, considering from then raise. Yeah, weird hand. I just got lost in the other one. Alright, cool. Thanks guys, take care, bye.